All right, going through this banker's plan, John has some amount of money which he wants to deposit. A part F, so there's a lot of variables here, F0 to the bank at the beginning of year one. He wants to withdraw each year for his living, which is C0, the cost. Banker's plan deposit, beginning of year. Bank account has an interest rate of P. John can withdraw each year for his costs. And there's also inflation each year. So it's a lot of times easiest just to like look at the example. So we start with 10,000. We multiply that by the interest rate of the bank, which is P, which is 1%. And then we subtract our costs. So it's this. And then our costs for next year. Yeah, so this is our initial cost, and then our costs for next year get updated based off interest rates for that year. And then we subtract the 2020 from this. Cool. So they gave us some test case. I'm gonna use this test case because they show us how much is in the bank account at the end of each year for 12 years. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I want to use these as my variables. And I don't know what the variables are, so F0 and P. P. And then C0. Next one, I believe, is N and I. So this is initial money in bank. This was P is interest rate at the bank interest rate. Bank interest rate. C, I believe, costs. Yeah, so money to withdraw. N is the time period. Yeah, time period. Time period. And then I is inflation. So the rate at which our costs increase. So first thing I want to do is, let's just see if I can get this first one. So it's supposed to be 91,815. So it's supposed to be F0. And it's time the bank interest rate minus cost. Times the bank interest rate, which is P divided by 100 plus 1 minus our cost, which would be this. So 91,815. So that is right. So now let's see if we can get, so now I need to do the cost, which would be cost times inflation. So cost inflation, 1 plus 1 divided by 100. So that, so then I want to take this 91,815 number. So that's the previous amount in my bank account times P divided by 100 plus 1. And I want to subtract this number right here. And I get 834,256. And I get 83457, 83456, and I'm getting 83457. So it looks like it's a rounding error. 834, yeah. Seeing if there's some sort of like rounding. All amounts are truncated by the bank. Ooh. So truncated to me means I was gonna say round, but it seems like you're rounding down. So like floor round. So I'm gonna import a library, import math. So what if I do math.floor and math.floor. And I'm gonna save this as a variable, so it's costs. And we're gonna call this costs. And I should do math.floor on this as well. So I think I need to do it every single time. So 8, 3, 4, 5, 7. So 8, 3, 4, 5, 7. 8, 3, 4, 5, 7. These numbers are kind of strange. So I think I got the pattern. Now it's just a matter of looping through this. So for I in range of n. So first I need to calculate my costs. So I'm gonna use the same variable C0, or what the heck, F0. Saw the C0 there, I was confused. C0 equals or this would be my C0, and this would be my interest rate, which is I. Let's just print F0. And so I get that first one right, but after that it goes terrible. What is my cost? 92.76. So let's print out my C0 as well. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. So I'm using the variable as I that I'm iterating over, and that's saving over my inflation rate. So let's call this X and try rerunning it. So 92.76. And it's supposed to, the last values are 10035 and -5, 10035 and -5. And so I'm starting out, I'm doing one extra round. And that's because I guess year one I'm supposed to just keep the way it is. So let's just skip that. So I need to rerun my variables. So cool. Oh, I always forget to need to rerun it. I think that's right. So I'm gonna try it out. And then if every time through, I'll check if it's negative. If F0 is less than 0, return false. Otherwise, return true. And I didn't import floor. Import math or import math. So cool. I'm getting weird results. So I was talking with another student, and if you get one of these wrong, you can print out the input variables. That way you can try testing it out on your own. So true should equal false here. So let's see what we got this wrong. So this is 999. Her interest rate is 61. Makes no sense. 61.8161. Our costs are whatever this number is. The period is 3. And our inflation rate is 0. So true should equal false in this case for some reason. So our the first time through, our costs are greater than that. So our costs are greater, but then let's call this F0. Oops. Run it again and see what happens. I am getting different values for some reason. Costs. Rerun everything. So our cost is C0 times I. Oh, what the heck am I doing? It should be I divided by 100 plus 1. Rerun it. Okay. Interesting that it worked for some of them. It should be I divided by 100 plus 1. So that works. So that worked for everything. Cool. Well, cool. Hopefully that was useful. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.